Alright, hello guys, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Henry and I welcome you into this divine, sacred space. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Sunday. So, you know what time it is. It is time for the week ahead reading, okay? So, we will be taking a look into the collective energies of the week ahead, aka the next 7 days. And as I always like to say, these readings are always timeless because I believe time is an illusion anyways. So whenever you see this reading, just know that it is meant for you. By the way, excuse the light flickering. I don't know what it is. It's probably just my camera, so we're just gonna gracefully ignore. So if you guys are in need of some clarity in any area of your life, you can definitely focus on that question or area or whatever, you may have while I'm shuffling, and just take some deep ass breaths, okay, to just calm the fuck down and be open for the messages that are about to come through, okay? So let's get right into it. We are gonna be starting this reading off with an oracle card, and then later on I'm moving into the tarot cards like always, okay? So let's see. Oh, that was so fucking fast. Wow. Okay, so we got the card 39 equals to a 12, and the 12 equals to a 3, so that number might be significant for you. We got the card the gift, okay? Such beautiful imagery right here. And it talks about the present, honoring, and offering. So I feel like with this energy, you guys, you need to know that you need to embrace your natural talents and gifts more, okay? And you need to bring that to the present, okay? I feel like in the past, maybe you were like very active about like embracing your skills, your talents, especially as a child. You were like, damn, I love doing this, let me do this, let me spend my time actively doing it. Like whether it's painting, whether it's drawing, whether it's singing, whether it's some whatever skill you have, okay? You need to get back into it. You need to spend the present moment with your natural talents, is what I'm getting. This is a wake-up call for you because you have been neglecting your natural talents and your passion. You have been neglecting that. You have been distancing yourself from your flow state, okay? And that is what needs to be changed during the next 7 days of your life, okay? So just make sure to spend more time reconnecting with that skill, okay? Let me know down in the comments, what is that skill? Like, what did you love doing in the past, which you just started neglecting and completely ignoring? You need to bring that back into your life, okay? As I'm talking about this, excuse me, for me, it's reading. It is, writing poetry. Because usually I always write, but during the past few weeks, I don't know why, but I just haven't really been feeling that creative or motivated or, passionate. But as I always like to say, we cannot wait for that. We cannot wait for the motivation to come in to do something, especially when it comes to creativity, right? Because we do live in this day and age in society where creativity is basically at the very last of our, like at the very end of our to-do list, which is so sad because we are creators, you know? Deep down in our essence, we are meant to create, okay? Because it is in our nature to create, right? We are like little gods just creating, right? So find whatever creation you enjoy the most and do that actively, maybe even on a day-to-day basis, right? Just to get back into that flow state, because you have been distancing yourself from that flow state, and it is important to get back into that, okay? So that's on that. Really ask yourself, what is it? What do you want to honor within yourself? What gives you the most weight? Like, What gives you an instant way back into the present moment is what I'm trying to say, okay? Just ask yourself. It really could be anything. It could be, knitting, it could be yoga, it could be whatever the fuck, just let me know. I'm really curious. But that's on that. Let's get into the tarot cards and see what else needs to come through, what needs to be honored, what needs to be brought to attention. We have the Strength card here, which is beautiful, okay? And then we have the Eight of Wands. So I feel like with this constellation, you guys, there is something coming your way. When I see the Eight of Wands, it's always, it's always connects with fast news. News traveling fast, unexpected income, unexpected message from a person from the past or a new person, whatever. There's just a lot of movement when it comes to your social life. And also I feel like you guys are really on this path of healing inner wounds, like becoming more like creative and also very confident. You guys are befriending your shadow self, okay? And that message has been coming through a lot recently. You guys have been learning how to, befriend your dark energy, and you just kind of like befriended your internal issues, basically, You stopped. You basically... You stop blaming yourself from the issues you may have internally, and you started meeting it with love, Maybe it's seasonal depression we're talking about, or not even seasonal depression in general, right? Maybe it is anxiety, maybe whatever internal issue you might be struggling with. You decided to stop running away from it and actually meet it with love, As I said in an earlier reading a couple of days ago, you need to see your fear or anxiety or, sadness, whatever, You need to see it as a helpless child. Why would you run away from a helpless child, A child that is just sitting on the floor crying, whatever, right? We cannot allow ourselves to always run away from uncomfortable internal things, uncomfortable internal issues. We need to learn how to face it with love, because that is exactly when we make the most and fastest progress, right? Last year, I was dealing with a shit ton of anxiety, okay? Like, I was on edge 24/7. I was just in fight or flight mode all the time because I ran away from it. I was not allowing myself to sit with it. But then, this year, I finally realized if I do not allow myself to sit down with my internal problems, if I never allow myself to face it, they will never go away. So I started incorporating practices in my day-to-day life that allow me the space I need to calm my ass down, okay? This is what you guys need to do as well, because the second you start meeting your internal world with love, unconditional love and acceptance for yourself, that is when you make the most progress internally. So really ask yourself, are you judging yourself for something, internally? Are you judging yourself from issues you may currently have? Really, really ask yourself and dive deep, and then start meeting those issues with love and confidence and light and acceptance. You guys really need to accept the living shit out of yourself, because it's time to stop running away, You need to start facing the present. You need to start accepting yourself unconditionally, because in this present moment, as you are watching this, as you are hearing me talk, you are enough, You can accept yourself as a whole because you are already whole. Very often we get this idea that we are not whole because we have, mental health issues. We don't really have our shit together on a surface level, but that is part of life, It doesn't matter if you are not there where you want to be currently, right? You are whole. You are already doing the best you can, and it's time for you to realize that. You are whole, you guys, okay? This is beautiful. So I really do feel like there's a lot of growth, and speedy growth at that, coming your way during the week ahead. You guys are making fast moves. You are moving mountains, okay? And this all starts within you. The second you accept yourself, where you're currently at, this is when speedy growth occurs, So let's dive a little bit deeper and see what else needs to come through for you guys. Next up, we have the Five of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, as well as the Fairy Wind, okay? You guys have been letting a lot of imbalance into your life. You guys have been actively bringing in things that are not serving your peace and balance. Have you guys been watching, reality drama TV shows, or just involving yourself in a lot of drama that is really not yours to solve? Maybe it's family as well. Maybe everyone around you has been really on edge lately, and you're wondering why. I also want you guys to know, it's the end of the year, energies are insane, and if I'm not mistaken, there's also a Mercury retrograde around the corner, so, just know that this is completely natural. Like, everyone is going a little bit insane, Just know that, okay? So just don't take anything personally right now, because that might also disturb your peace and your balance, okay? There really has been an imbalance, and there's been a lot of fear. You feel as if there is so much fear, so much bullshit in every area of your life, but that is not the case. That is just your internal reality, the way you are currently viewing your reality. You think that there's so many blockages, so much fear, so much, just so much imbalance. Oh my gosh. But you guys, there's already so much good shit going on for you. Why are you being so hard on yourself? It doesn't make sense. It's annoying. Really. Like, you got so much great shit going on for you. And what you guys need to do is stop focusing on the things that are not going right, because there's so many things going right. The fact that you're watching this means that you are on the right path, that you're doing so many right things, and I needed to hear that as well. Have more hope with yourself, within yourself, because you're fucking amazing, It's very easy for us to go down this rabbit hole of, just judging ourselves for the things we have not yet figured out, while completely ignoring all the things we've already accomplished, We really need to start realizing that we are fucking amazing. We've come so far. And we have not come so far to have only come so far. Because we will go even further, okay? We got this. Right? But it's really up to you. Like, are you gonna continue focusing on things you have not figured out, or are you gonna start being proud of yourself and grateful for the things you've already accomplished, okay? So that's on that. Now let me pull you guys a final card. Final energies of the week ahead, the next 7 days. Let me pick that card right up. We have the card answering the call, okay? The time is now. As I said in the beginning with the cards, the gift. The time to embrace your natural skills and talents is now. This is really another connection to the first message that came through here. It is time for you to start living your dream life in the present moment. Very often we tend to see like this vision of our dream lives, of the things we want to accomplish in the future, but you can actually start doing it now. You can start basically embodying your dream life in the present moment. It really is up to you. But honey, I'm telling you, start being more creative, because you have been neglecting that so fucking much. It's not okay. All right. So that was the reading, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if this resonates, how this made you feel, what you wish to, experience during the next couple of days, during the week ahead. I would love to know, okay? So I love you guys so much, and I will see you on my next one.